Hello everybody, this is vlog number, we're going to go with 19, but I'm going to take a look and cheat, because I can do that. Ha, I was right, getting better at this. So vlog number 19, took a little hiatus over the weekend. Little break. Didn't seem like there was a lot of activity anyway, so I don't think I missed anything. As usual, I have a list of stuff that's either interesting or not, I don't know. But if you're watching, I guess there's a potential for that. I'm going to try not to do any product placing here. Anyway, so hosting was out twice actually. I think most people only noticed it yesterday or today, but it was out last week. I think Friday. That was a little situation between myself and the hosting company. I made a note of it or I commented, I replied to someone's comment about it, so if you've already read that, I'm repeating myself, but basically my hosting account, or my main one, I've had so long that my password is actually only 4 characters, and it was actually my name. That's how secure things were back then, and I had been getting away with that for a long time. I don't know how long I've had that account. At least 6-7 years. But we all know that the days of 4-letter passwords are long gone. That it didn't even require a number to be in there, or a capital letter or something. So let's just say HostGator decided to catch up and not allow that anymore, and I wasn't aware. So when I went in to pay, I couldn't. But there were 2 issues. The email account that I signed up, or that I created that account with, just happened to be deleted within a couple days ago. I mean, 2 or 3 days before this happened, which is just great timing. It's an account I've been using forever. It was on my old college roommates. Excuse that. My old college roommates hosting. It was a company he had that I worked for a while, and him and I have both kind of hung onto those email addresses for a long time, and I had created so many accounts with them that they've just, even my Facebook account was created with it. So if you're not getting the picture yet, I had to somewhat quarrel with HostGator a bit in an online chat. I had to figure out a way to verify who I was, because I couldn't log in yet. I did verify that I knew my username or email address and password that was in the system. So the password was still in the system, but their interface to log into the billing was set to not allow that insecure of a password anymore. So they said, great, we'll just email you a link to change your password, and well, herein lies the problem. I don't have that email account anymore, and the relationship with said person is not at its best. So I didn't feel like it was going to be worth it to go knocking on this person's door to say, hey, can you turn my email account back on really quick? So let's just say it took a minute, and a little bit of me getting irritated because this was actually not the student account. This was my main account, my resale account that has all my websites, many of my past clients from when I've done freelance or owned my own business. So those sites went down, and seeing account suspended, I don't know if anybody noticed that. I mean, anybody who saw that the main website was down, that just looks awful. It looks awful for me. It looks awful for my clients, past and present, future, whatever. It just looks bad. It looks like you neglected something, and that sucks. So I was a little irritated, and not only that, I actually, a couple of, or a handful of you have made mention that I should get a hold of Bucky over at the New Boston, and I agree. I agreed that I should, as I actually have watched some of his videos before I started doing mine, or it could have been during the same time, I don't know. But either way, I learned some things from Bucky, because he teaches some things that I don't teach, nor do I know enough to teach about. And wouldn't you know it, I sent a message over to Bucky on his Facebook page, introducing myself, and making a mention that my viewers were suggesting that I make contact with you, and whatever network, etc., etc. Then a couple hours later, my website's down, and I don't realize it. It's a little embarrassing. I have not heard back from Bucky. Now, he could just be busy, not care, or maybe he saw that. I don't know. And that sucks, and that's something, it's the main reason I went this far into the story. I mean, ultimately, the point is that the situation got settled and the hosting account is back up, but I wanted to talk about that because of the importance of it. I mean, I don't know what, I don't know Bucky. I just know him from his videos. For all I know, we could end up being best pals, hang out, do whatever we do. I don't know. But I don't know because I don't know if he saw my message and went, what is this idiot doing, or if he overlooked it, or if he didn't care. I don't know, and that sucks, and that's something to keep in mind when doing things on the web and just in general. Appearances matter. Keeping your stuff up to date is important, or paying attention, that is. I'm glad that I was flagged by a couple of our viewers that let me know that the site was down so I could take care of it, because otherwise I wouldn't have known right away. But that's important. Make sure your ducks are in a row. I had no idea HostGator was gonna hit me with that policy, or they were gonna lock me out of my account like that. Nor did I realize that my email address that I'd been using for almost a decade was deleted. So, for all intents and purposes, I thought that was a perfect time to reach out to a fellow video tutorial personality. I don't know what you guys think of us. He's definitely got more personality than I do, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's the accent. Although a lot of you guys, I'm the one with the accent. But either way, it's a point to be made. If you're going to do something like that, I mean, Bucky, this is not putting him down or anything, but what if Bucky was somebody that, I could strike a deal with, and we could get funding and set some things in motion here quicker than they're going, and because of some slip-ups like that, could be foiled, and that's a bummer. And even so, even if that is the case, if that's why, what if I did miss my opportunity to network with the Bucky over there? That's a bummer, and I don't blame him. I'd feel the same way. Somebody gets a hold of me, says, "Hey, I do the same thing you do. Check it out." And then I go to a website that's not even there, and it looks like I didn't pay. It looks like I didn't pay my bill. It looks pretty bad. So, not to mention for clients, especially if you're reselling, which I got out of the that end of it. I don't want to knock that, but that's a business in itself. I did it for ease for myself and for my clients. I offer them some hosting for cheap, and I keep them kind of all under my under my wing. I can access all their accounts from the master account and get around and all that stuff. So it was easy for me, but then, situations like this come up, which haven't happened that often, but at least enough that a couple of clients have logged into their website and seen accounts suspended. That is bad, depending on the client. Luckily, I've had I haven't had a client totally turned off by it. Had some pissed, but either way, I think I made my point. Be careful when you get into things like that. I don't recommend hosting your own clients. Not if you're going to do their work and maintain the hosting and all that. They can get a hosting plan for just a couple bucks more than you can offer, or maybe even less than what you're offering them. I don't know. And then the maintenance is all on them, and it's the parent hosting company's ordeal if things aren't taken care of. I'm certainly not making any money off of it. I'm losing money. I'm losing money off of both accounts, which brings me to point 2. I hate to say this, but because of funding, I'm going to have to halt the free accounts. I'm not canceling them, or I'm not ending that service, but I'm not allowing any new ones from here until the active ones expire. I think I give everybody 3 months for free. I need to consolidate. I have 2 reseller accounts, and that's, in the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot of money, but that's an extra bill every month where I could just consolidate these. I don't need to have 2. I've gotten most of my clients off of my old hosting, and I can move all my sites. Why have 2? Especially if neither one of them are getting paid by anybody but me. So the reason, to be clear, that I'm doing that is that once the last Whoever got the last slot that was available for the free hosting, once your account is up, I do believe it's 3 months. I could be wrong. I'm not going to allow any more hosting accounts, and kind of take things down for a minute and do some reorganizing, and then I'll relaunch it and open up the slots again, get rid of the ones that weren't ever used, maybe consider handling it a different way, a little more automated, a little less having to have me go in and approve. I think that's part of the reason why some people didn't use their account, although that also, when I automate it, also lends to people using accounts in a manner that I don't want. So I don't know how to think about that, but so we're clear, I'm not ending the free service. I think it's very important that everybody has this experience, and not everybody can get some free hosting with all the amenities, like having a database and all that jazz, without having to have ads slapped all over your page and things like that. So until there's another place where we can do that, set up free hosting where I don't have to pay the bill, we'll keep doing it. There's just going to be a halt, which I need to do anyways. There's a ton of terminated accounts and a ton of accounts that were just never used, and somebody had brought the idea of, and I think I even brought it up when I originally announced the free accounts, that I might offer some extended accounts for X amount of money. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get into that game for the same reason I just mentioned. That if your accounts go down, things like that, I can't be managing the support for that. And if we're not getting enough funding in, and I can't afford the hosting of all these people, plus some of the paid accounts, and the whole thing goes down because I can't pay the bill. This all that stuff is just not it's not good for the cause. So we need to do it with some tact. And what I've decided is, I've had an affiliate account with HostGator for a long time. Now, I just got on a rant about them earlier, and I wasn't really trying to bash them. I actually like them. I've been using them forever. I've referred people to them. We just happened to have a situation that was important and urgent. Not to mention, I had to leave and pick up my wife from work around the time that this chat was going on. So on one hand, I need these sites up immediately, and on the other hand, I need to leave. Otherwise, my wife is out in the cold downtown, and she likes to decide to walk if I'm not there right away, which she enjoys, but we may not be a huge city, but I don't like my wife walking downtown alone. So I'm not, point being, I'm not talking bad about HostGator. So what I'm getting at is, when free accounts expire after the 3 months or whatever, instead of offering a new plan, I'm just going to offer, or an extension of that. I'm going to utilize the affiliate account I've had with HostGator forever that I've never used, and work out some promotion where, if you guys want to take it a step further and get your own hosting account, then you can go ahead and get one straight through HostGator, but also through me, so the Digital Craft gets a little kickback. and that'll help us out. And I think I can also work out some sort of deal. I don't know. I got to look into it again and see what kind of deals I can make. I know I can make promotions and things, which basically eat into my profit. So yeah, I have to look into it. But that's the route I'd rather go than managing a bunch of accounts. It's not good for what we're doing. It's not fair for you guys. I don't have the time to be doing that. The free ones are just that free. You know, I don't. If something's up, I don't have to worry too much about it. It's a free account. Once I start having people paying me money for them, then I've got to worry about it. And I'd rather focus my efforts on the online sessions, the private tutoring, and things like that. Which, by the way, still want to stress that that's an option out there. People don't know that yet. I'm finding a lot of our viewers don't realize that I'm offering that, and I'm going to sound like a broken record in some of these vlogs until I get that calendar filled. Excuse me, because I'm not gonna do any Indiegogo campaigns for a while. I'm just gonna stick to the PayPal donate button and try to get donations that way. But I way more much prefer funding this site through the private lessons. I enjoy getting to know you people. Hopefully my company isn't too terrible. I enjoy it. It's fun learning other people's cultures, even if you live in the state next to me, or the whole country away. I'm enjoying it, and so far I think the sessions are pretty lucrative. I don't think anybody's complaining. It's basically like having one of these videos that I've done, only you get to tell me what you want to know, and if I know it, I tell you. If I don't, I tell you don't, and we go from there. And depending on certain things, I might stop the clock and learn it with you. And that's kind of how I do things. I don't. I'll stop the clock if I have to during a session. If I feel that a moment has happened where you aren't getting what you paid for, not because we're doing something stupid or anything like that, but if I've got to look something up, or I made a mistake and I gotta go find a missing quotation mark or something, and it takes too long, I do things like that so that we can make sure that you get everything you paid for and more. So anyway, I can't stress that enough. We need those private sessions. The Google ads are coming in. We are getting attacked by these stupid people who have figured a loophole through Google's, I believe it's called Content ID filter, which matches content to copyrighted content. And for some reason, if I understand this correctly, a couple of my videos seem to match a skiing video enough to be for me to be using copyrighted material. I'm not sure how that happened. I'm not sure what it was. There must have been the right sounds going on, and the right fan in my computer blowing to sound like the wind when you're going down a ski slope. I don't know. However, Google does it. Sometimes automated is great. Sometimes automated sucks. Either way, when people do that, I'm not allowed to monetize those videos and those ads that you see that are annoying already. They annoy me. I hate that I have to put them there. But those ads on the videos that are flagged as being copyrighted or using copyrighted material, those third party is getting my revenue from that, and it's not right. It sucks. It's something I got to deal with, but worst case scenario would be one of our videos being taken down from it, and that I'm more concerned about than anything, than the loss of money. The money's important, but what I would really hate is for one of these series to have to lose videos, and I don't know if it's worth trying to re-upload. If my account, I don't know how Google handles those kind of things, if they're just going to go ahead and flag it again and then start taking my whole site down, or my whole channel down, things like that. I don't know. It's all, a lot of it's automated, so I don't know. Like right now, this coffee cup that I'm strategically covering so that I don't match any content filter. Kind of kidding on that. I think that company doesn't need any more attention than they already have. But anyway, that's important. So hopefully we can avoid that. And it's a waste of all of our time for me to have to sit and combat it, because I gotta, not only do I have to realize it, like it doesn't just flat out say, hey, look, you've got copyright problems. You have to notice it. I got to page through my videos and see, oh shit, this video's not making any money right now because somebody decided it sounded like a skiing video. That's no good. And I gotta take a look at what the claim is. I've got to go through a process of checking boxes and agreeing to things and making sure I'm agreeing to the right things. I'm not agreeing. I almost agreed, because of the wording, I almost agreed that I was using copyrighted material on one of them. It's that kind of stuff. Then you got to write a summary on why your material is okay. And on one of them in particular, I flat out just said, this is a tutorial for PHP, or for building a website. It has nothing to do with skiing. There's not a single skiing reference or anything in it. And that dispute was actually declined. I had to appeal it. It's ridiculous. So let's hope we don't have to do that too much. I would hate to lose part of a series. I would like to redo the original Building a Website series at some point, but not because I have to. For that reason, that sucks. But I will at some point. There's a lot of stuff we can do. I didn't end it very well, I'll admit that. I kind of screwed that one all up. Those of you who continued on to the dynamic website series figured out where I was going, but I still have I gotta make some things up to you guys for that. So if I'm not out fighting copyright claims or disputes, I can get to those things. I think that's it. I think I've rambled on for a while. Yeah, I think that's it. I want to thank everybody who's been doing the private sessions. Keep it up. Got some more this week. I'm looking forward to. One guy, I'll plug his radio station next time. Make sure I get his permission first. But that's another benefit. I'm no Lady Gaga. I don't have a billion hits, but if you're doing something worthwhile, take advantage of the exposure I have so far. That's part of the business. I'm doing the same thing. I saw an opportunity to get out of something I didn't enjoy anymore. More because I've always enjoyed teaching more. It's not that that the job's bad. I've just always enjoyed the teaching part. I saw the popularity of the videos I made, and some of your guys' comments are just amazing. I just read a couple new ones. I mean, the fact that you take the time to actually write them the way you do is, I mean, just having someone say cool videos is, that's neat to me. But some of you guys, gals too, sorry, really make it eloquent, and help me see what the good points of the videos are too. So that's helping me put these things together better, and all that. So now I'm done, I think. Yep, that's it. See ya.